Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And in this video, we are going to be doing a bunch of stuff to the M2. And as promised, we're going to be changing the downpipes and the exhaust on the car today. So we have a bunch of stuff to do. However, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go get some exhaust sound clips of what it sounds like stock now that we have tuned the car. The burbles are a little bit louder and we're able to open the valves all the way up with the boot mode tuning software. So I want to give you guys some insight as to how that sounds. Then we're going to bring the car back. We've got to move all these other cars out of here and we'll get this car in here. We'll get it up on the lift. And while the exhaust and the downpipes are cooling off, I'm going to go ahead and swap the intakes. So you have a new Project Gama carbon fiber intake that we're gonna be installing on the car today. So I'm gonna pop the bumper off, get that done. It's already cut because we already have the front mount intakes on there, so it should be a relatively quick and easy install, fingers crossed. And then from there, we'll go ahead and get the exhaust off, and then we will start getting cracking on the downpipes. That being said, we have a ton of stuff to do, so let's go ahead and jump right into that right now. Okay, so back here in the garage, we got these quick jacks that we're gonna be trying to use today. Hopefully they fit underneath this. I'm pretty sure they will. My buddy uses them to lift his Supra. He's on the way over right now to help with this because it's quite a lot of work. But we're gonna go ahead and jump into getting this guy lifted up and get to work. All right, guys, so making some progress here. Got the front bumper off. We got the old intakes off, so that's good to go. And then Danny here has gone ahead and removed the factory downpipes, and now he's getting ready to switch over the O2 sensors to that. We got the exhaust off, so that's another thing that we have to try to accomplish, is cutting this exhaust to fit the single-sided mid-pipe in, but we're making progress. All right, downpipes are in, and the wires are fed back to the top. We're kind of just gonna start test fitting the new mid-pipes and see how it goes on there. We have the front bumper back on with the new Project Gama intakes. Like I said, man, they look pretty good. So now we have kind of test fitted the part of the mid pipe. We're just getting some more tools because it's kind of a tight space, but we've kind of marked where we're gonna have to cut on the factory exhaust, and then we'll go ahead and get that cut up and hopefully get this exhaust all buttoned up. All right, everything is installed on the car now. It's single mid pipe. Now we're just kind of finalizing, tightening up some bolts. We're gonna reposition these so that they are flush, just like this one is. But other than that, we just need to put that brace back on that is underneath the car and button up like that skid plate down there, if you could see. Yeah. Other than that, we should be good to go soon to go ahead and start it. All right, guys, so it is the next day now. We got everything buttoned up on the M2 now, and it's running perfectly. It sounds really good. But as you might have seen in the last clip, when I've made the first start on the car, we kind of got underneath it and we made some checks, of course, to see if there were any exhaust leaks. And right around a lot of the clamps especially where it meets the factory axle back and the new mid pipe. Those connection points were all leaking. They're not big leaks, but they're little leaks. So we wanted to make sure that we could kind of get them to go away. So what we ended up doing is getting RTV, or like that silicone type gasket stuff. We did put it on there and it did solve that problem of those leaks. However, it was a big pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie, it was a pain in the ass to get that exhaust back off and then try to put the RTV on there and then put it back on, because a lot of the metal sleeves that pair those two exhaust points together had kind of bent into place because we'd already tried to tighten those clamps. So it was a pain in the ass to get that off and then back on, given that the sizes of those circles had kind of changed a little bit, right? But we were able to get it, and it took a little bit longer than we had expected, but like I said, it's all done now. With this exhaust in particular, I wish that it came with better clamps. So the clamps were not super great. I reached out to the company and also let them know. If you want to check out the exhaust that I purchased, I'll leave a link down below in the description. But if I were to go back and do this knowing what I know now and looking for an exhaust that I can install personally on the car, I'd be looking for an exhaust that has a little bit better quality clamps. But I do like the way the back box sounds on this car paired up with the mid pipe. I think it sounds really, really good right now, pretty aggressive. And when I started it last night, I did have to go in and retune it because the burbles were way too loud last night when we were driving. It sounded like gunfire. It was wild. But we got it dialed in now. So let's go ahead and jump in the car and we'll go get some exhaust clips for you right now. So overall, doing the exhaust and the downpipes on this car was a big learning experience for me because I've never tried to do the exhaust on a car before. I've always thought you needed to go to a shop and have that kind of stuff done. So I'm happy I was able to take care of it here at home with the help of a friend. So Danny, thank you so much. I'm super grateful for your help to be able to come over and assist. And we were able to knock it out together. So definitely appreciate you for that. Other than that, guys, let me know what you think down below in the comment section. And happy 4th of July, and we will catch you on the next one.